Alright, chat, what is up? Welcome to day 68 of live day trading NASDAQ futures. Today, oh man, I didn't look, it's getting less and less, more live to be honest, less and less live, and just like more recaps to be honest at this point. But yeah, because the reason why is I had beautiful setups today during the Asia session that I didn't take for whatever reason. Oh, well, sorry, I did take, but I just hit the stop loss on them. So I'll just do a recap of the 3 trades I took. And fortunately, down $1,000 today, 1% on this 100K funded account on Alpha Futures. And I'll show you the 3 trades now. So the first trade here is if you have a look here on the 3 minutes, firstly, it was still a little bit of a 15-minute look. So this is what I had in the 15-minute. This is what I was seeing. So price had run up overnight in the end of New York session last night, and price had climbed all the way up to this 15-minute protected high. Beautiful, fantastic play. I love it because this is a bearish move. This is bearish 15 minutes, as you can see, break of structure downwards. Price comes into it, absolutely primed us for a beautiful short position. Okay, and that could have been like a high time frame play, but I could have just taken a short into this internal protected low here. Now that is a completely valid trade. I just didn't want to sit there all day waiting for that to pan out. So what I did is I looked on the 3 minutes, and so looking at the 3 minutes as price had climbed its way up to this 15-minute protected high, which I've highlighted in the white, I can see the the Asia session opened up with a massive wick up, creating our first top on this 3 minute. Now price had come down. Oh, here we go. Price had come down. So let me just recap that again. So price opened up in the Asian session with a massive wick up, and it had retraced. Price had slowly played around. It came and made I guess a double top. This was just inducement for what might have been the third top, but I didn't know that. So I was thinking, okay, this has been rejected. I can see here on the 3 minute that we've got a internal break here, and we've got an internal protected low here on the 3 minute. And so, well, I guess that could even just be the full protected low actually if this is on 3 minutes. So I look to take the continuation trade here. Obviously, as you can see, it was a loss. It didn't play out. So there's that. And so as price continued out, as you can see, chat, price is continuing out here. Price continues, it goes, and it makes a double top. Now this, if you guys see my other videos, I have a counter trend. I have a counter trend trade structure, and what requires is double top with inducement at protected external structure. Now what do we have here? We have a double top on the 3 minute low time frame, with inducement in the middle there at external 15-minute protected high. So that fits my criteria perfectly. And so after I saw that, okay, I said, okay, I sort of jumped the gun a little bit. Let me actually look. I'm going to pull up, guys, chat. I'm going to actually pull up the actual trade execution so you can sit here and follow with me. So if I pull up these trade executions, you can see precisely, here we are. You can see precisely where I longed from here, and I got stopped out here. Price continued. Okay, and then I shorted at 23,616.50, which is correct, 23,616.50, and I even added to that position another short here because I did jump the gun a bit too early, as you can see. I did take it off the rejection candle at this point of interest here on the 1 minute. Wasn't the best point of interest, obviously, as you can see. So it wasn't the best point of interest, so I did take a short from there. It was pretty average, kept on coming up, but I had set up another short entry here around 2075. So right there it would be. So I shorted off this point of interest here. So I entered here at this point here. And now this is the craziest part, chat. I put my stop loss at, let's have a look at this. So I put my stop loss at 28.50. Do you know where price went? 29. Let's say, you know, right up here at the peak, right there, 29. I put it at 28.50. Chat, I was off by 2 ticks. if I had just extended my stop loss 3 ticks, it would not have gotten lost. And then you know what, chat? It literally goes on to hit full TP that I had aimed for. Would you believe that? Oh my god, but it gets worse. So first, that is the second trade that I lost. Completely valid. Had best criteria, best entries, everything was ready to go. Beautiful trade that I had a too tight of a stop loss on. I don't know why I keep doing this. Stop loss is too tight. Man, I just love my tight stop losses for some reason. So anyways, I lost that trade. Not a worry. Shake it off. We continue. Now, we can see here that we've got this low here that failed to put a new high. So what does that give us? A weak leg. This leg here failed to put a new price. So we have a low. So if I drop a low from here, okay, now we have a protected low. And now I wanted to look for a long opportunity from this low. Now it is a bit hey gone because, you know, this is a high time frame supply point of interest. There's a bit of a change of character here somewhat. As you can see, there's a bit of a change of character going on. So this is sort of already bearish, realistically speaking. So we can extrapolate all of these. We've got an internal change of character, which is bearish sign. So we can start looking for shorts technically. But in my head, I'm like, you know what? I think it's going to come back up because it just didn't seem strong enough. So I was waiting for a long opportunity at this protected low here. And so as price comes and sweeps this, as you can see, chat, price comes and sweeps this low area, I'm thinking that's a good area to enter. So I take a long from this position. Chat, I take a long from this position, and guess what happens? Price goes all the way out, down. And as you can see, I literally have this timestamped. Let me just get the timestamp here. So I entered 5 micros at 23.603.25, which is that exactly. And my stop loss is, let's have a look. Oh, I get stopped out at 23.593.50. So if I move this up just a bit, that's where I got stopped out. And look at where price goes. It goes off by 5 ticks, chat. 5 ticks. What is that? By 5 ticks, chat. 5 ticks. It goes, it stops me out, and whoa, wouldn't you know it, comes right to TP. And with that, I closed myself out for the day. I couldn't bear it emotionally, chat. And you know, after this analysis, you know, I just want to take a small scalp to this internal protected high, which it did. As you can see, it would have hit there. But you know what's also worse? After realizing that there was an internal change of character, price is going bearish, we could look for a short at one of these point of interests. Okay, so now that we have all these point of interests somewhere up here, or one of these ones, we could look for a short from those opportunities. And look at this, if I had taken the short, because remember, the price has come down, sweep this internal protected low, or this protected low, failed to put in a new low, which means this is a weak high. So one of these are a valid short opportunity. But obviously I can't take shorts at all. Then usually maybe I might have entered off here and then scaled in one up here potentially, but I didn't. And you know what, it goes off on a tear. And yeah, and like, look, I was already locked out. I stopped, doesn't matter. But yeah, that was today, chat. So yeah, as you can see, bit of a stressful day, watching some pretty valuable and accurate trades just wick me out by 2 ticks up here, wicked me out by 2 ticks, and this one here I was wicked out by 5 ticks. So yeah, tough trading day today. I'll journal it. definitely a lesson is I need to improve my entries. As you can see, these entries are pretty, they could have been up here, which could have resulted in a better stop loss. This one here could have come, I could have entered here, which would have resulted in a better stop loss range. So either that, or I start extending my stop loss, reduce my risk to reward, etc, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much it, chat, for today. It's a recap, not really a live trading session. Lately I have been taking some trades in the Asian session, and yeah. Oh, look at this, chat. Would you look at this? Yet again, price has come into this protected high. Price, we could have had a short from this protected high, respected multiple times. And you know what? This is a perfect example. See, price is still bearish on the 15 minutes. Still hasn't broken through this protected high yet. This protected high still holds. Okay, even realistically the one before still holds, so this could be considered, oh, let me just change that, this one could be considered like a fail breaker structure model. This is really shaping up to be a you know, a pretty decent short continuation, really. So there's been like how many touches at this point? I mean, at this point we can look at the 4 hour. It's like on the 4 hour you've got the same criteria that I was talking about on the 3 minute. The single top, double top with the inducement in the middle. Same thing that we saw in the 3 minute. Same thing that we saw in the 15 minute there. Look at that. Even on this part here, this area here, you got the 1 top, 2 top, and all of this inducement here. Double top with inducement on the 3 minute, on the 15 minute, on the 4 hour. See, now we've got it on the 4 hour, chat. You know what I mean? That's a pretty telltale sign that we might be looking for shorts, or shorts will be coming. You know, to me that just signals, you know, weak. Everything's weak. We've got a weak leg here. Everything's coming down. So this is a 15 minute, you know. Well, let me just fix it up correctly. That's a weak leg on the 15 minute. This leg here failed to put in new highs. That's obviously weak. If we go on a higher time frame, on the 4 hour, this leg here that's gone up just then, this leg here failed to put in a new high. It's coming down, it's reversing. So we could be seeing some change in the markets. Ultimately, if it reverses here, got another week liquidity, and these all become what other people call what do they call it, draws on liquidity. So if we've seen a reversal pattern on the lower time frame, it's potentially could wave out onto the higher time frame. So something to keep an eye out on. So, you know, got that 3 minutes double top with inducement reversing, 15 minute double top with inducement reversing. You know what I mean, chap? Bang, bang. And then now we've got the 4 hourly. That's starting to shape up. Bang, bang. So same kind of thing, chat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like if I had taken a short here, you know, if I hadn't stopped myself out, then this would be a very valid short. But realistically, it's 2 a.m., something like that, 2:30, and I wouldn't be up generally this long. Look at that. That short is just falling. Crazy short, chat. So, yeah, look, that's the recap for today. Unfortunately, there was a loss here, silly loss. This loss here, very unfortunate. Just lost it by just 2 ticks. And this loss here, third trade of the day, just lost it by 5 ticks. Very unfortunate, but look, if I had extended the stop loss a bit more, that would have hit. If I extended this one just a little bit more, that would have hit. So, some learnings. I'm definitely going to note it all down and, you know, have it as part of my review for my data. So that's very important stuff. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, chat. Catch me not the same time tomorrow, but probably a bit earlier, more on like the open for the New York Stock Exchange session times. But yeah, Look, this is a oh my goodness gracious, it is falling down heaps. What is going on in the news? I would love to see if market news pulls up, but this is insane. Any ideas? Russia to extend full gasoline export ban. Crude oil investors actual forecast. Oh wow, okay. I don't know. That's just nothing crazy lately, but that is a massive sell-off. Oh well, price is volatile right now, I guess. Let's see if there's anything on Forex Factory. Nothing for yesterday at least. Yeah. Crazy price movement, chat. Well, like I said, at this point in time with all of these low time frame reversal patterns, we could definitely see price targeting this week low, failed to put a new high, this week low, etc. all the way as we go out and out and out. Draws on liquidity, chat. Draws on liquidity. That's pretty much it for today, chat. Thank you. Hey, my boy, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it, WN. Thank you so much. You're my first subscriber that isn't my friend or family, so thanks for checking in, my boy. If things are going well, you know, tune in. Like, I'm actually starting to build out some content that has a lot of my thought process, how I read the markets. It's going to be free for the first 100 people. So tune in for that. Probably be on the school.com. So once that's out, I'll let you know. Thanks for tuning in, man. I seen your work as well. I seen some of your content. Yes, sir. So appreciate that. For real. Yeah, that's pretty much it, chat. That is pretty much it. You know, if I didn't lock myself out, I probably would have traded this short here, realistically speaking, but that's all right. We don't want to be speculating too much on things that we wouldn't do, so that's all right. Yeah, it is getting late in Australia, I'll tell you that much, so I probably will wrap it up soon. Just gonna fix these up real quick. Man, it's quite a shame. As you can see, just got wicked out. Right there. Where I entered there. Right there. So I entered there, and the stop was 23,599. Oh no, that was another scaling. Stop was 23,593.50. Oh, there it is. Just got stopped out. Tis a shame. This one here is alright. This one here as well, man. Just got stopped out here. As you can see, I shorted, bang bang, and where did it close me out at? 23,628.50. 23,628.50. Right there. Oof, so rough. Alright, well, let's say this is, you know the drill. Thanks so much for watching, WN. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey man, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, yesterday, I don't know if you've seen yesterday's trade. Man, if I had just paid attention, I'll tell you the story actually real quick. So if you watched yesterday's video, I won't even, just look at this. I was showering, and I was on my phone watching the market open, and as I was watching the market open, I saw this perfect opportunity. I decided to take a short, and then as I was taking the short, I had to quickly run to my desktop to start streaming, right? And so as I was streaming, you see me here. I'm actually trying to set everything up. If you watch my face, I'm trying to set everything up a little bit. But look at my trade, chat. Bro, look at my trade. I don't know if you can see that. I'm running 1,325 profit on a live trade on my funded account. I took the short, but I was too busy focusing on setting everything up for my stream. Look at my face. Look at my silly face. I'm like, oh, what's this? I'm not even paying attention to the trade. Oh my days. And then I do an intro. I'm doing an intro whilst price is actively jumping up and down. And you know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? I literally watch it come all the way back up. As you can see, I took some profits. I was up 250. You know, I was up 250. I scaled out, and I get in an extra short right there, reduces my average short position. And you know what, WN? You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Your boy got closed out. Your boy got closed out, and I re-entered, as you can see there. Oh man, you really hate to see it. There it is. Man, rough. I was up heaps. You know, yeah. Look, I'm telling you, if I had just been, I don't know, if I wasn't too caught up, and this is just, realistically speaking, man, this is just me not being prepared better. Like, if I had to jump on and stream, as you can see, bro, in literally the first second, I'm up $1,325. Rough. And you know what's worse? I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can get in with the same trade. Look, I short in the same area. And unfortunately, chat, hit the L right there. Yeah, I know I shorted the top of the last one. It's crazy. I caught a massive wave and I come back to short again and I got stopped out. And so you hate to see it. It's very depressing. It's 1.3, bro. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, bro, just take it off. I should have taken it off. I was too busy trying to do my intro, whatever. So yeah, that was today's. That was yesterday's trade. That would have been beautiful. Look at that. Would have been beautiful. And then today's trade. Oh, yet again, would have been a beautiful win there. Oh, just need to stretch my stop loss a bit. And look, to be honest, man, this is just a lesson. Like, I could have improved this by taking a better entry, waiting for it to come up here, and rejecting properly. And if it rejected properly, see how this candle comes up, hits this top, this white line, rejects. That could have been my first entry. If it rejects there, beautiful. If I wanted to be even more, yeah, it is painful. If I wanted to be more precise, I could have waited on the 5 minute. See how on the 5 minute there's a doji, this reversing candle. I could have waited there and then taken the entry. I usually operate in the 3 minute, but I could have waited for this 3 minute right there. I could have shorted from here, reduced my stop loss size, and then I could have aimed for the same bottom, increasing my risk to reward like that. So if I risk 400, I could have made 2K. But you know what I did instead? You know, I was just, I don't know, I jumped the gun pretty much jumped the gun, and yeah, I kind of shorted early here. Tight stop loss, 1.7 risk to reward. So one side here is a shit entry, big stop loss, let me go down. A shit entry, big stop loss, shit risk to reward, and I lose that. Yeah, if I did trade one-to-ones, you're not wrong, but yeah, if I did one-to-ones, maybe if I did something like that, yeah, but I'll be risking. I feel like it just becomes inefficient at this point. What is the point of having all of this stop loss? You know what I mean? It could be, I don't know. But if I just increase my stop just a bit, 1.5, you're right. If I increase my stop just a bit, yeah, 1.3, 1.4 is all right. You're right. You know what? You're right. But, you know, in saying that, I could also just improve my entries. And as you can see, bro, if I had just improved, waited a bit more, be a bit more patient, waited right here after this black candle, I could have got in right after at the black candle. Even if I got in here after this big black candle, I could have had a better entry. You know what I mean? So this is 9.25 point stop loss. whereas previously 12 points was the last one. So I need to improve my entry. I could have entered here. Number 2, I could improve my stop loss. So if I enter better, I can improve my stop loss here. If I entered shit, then I have to widen my stop loss. Something I can do. And the same thing with this opposite side here, bro. So that's what it is. That's the game. You know, that's the game we play. Shit's hard. It's not easy. But, you know, it's a long game, and I'm cool with it. You gotta just stick it out. It's a game that you play for 10 years, man. 10 years. So at the moment, I'm about a year and a half in. So the fact that I'm getting, you know, I'm getting funded, it's all right. You know, it's all right. So we just keep on keeping on, man. Well, as you can see, brother, it is 2:37 here in Australia. I need to hit the sack. Look at that, price is just falling out. Oh. But yeah, anyways, just a quick recap, bro. If you were to look for a counter trend trade, well, what I did is I looked for the counter trend trade because price is going up. I'm looking for it to short. I look for one top, another top here, and then inducement, which is like price that gets trapped in between, and then I would have shorted. If I still had opportunity to trade now, I would have seen this. I would have seen the one top inducement in the middle and the second top, so that's a double top plus inducement. Would have been game over. I would have shorted right here after this, maybe after this candle here, after it closes black, I would do this, boom, and I would aim realistically. I would aim for here. Like, I'll take half of my profits off here at this internal protected low, because that's like just the first safe point, and then I would trail the rest to this protected low here. Why? Because at the moment, this leg here failed. This leg, this run up here failed. This leg here failed to put a new high. If it fails to put a new high, that means this leg here is weak. Alright, anyways, yeah, you're right. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I need to hit the sack, bro. Yeah, well, that's what it is, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much for watching, man. I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm gonna get to bed. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one if you can tune in. If not, all good. I'll see you in the next one, brother. Yeah, bro, appreciate it. Yeah, well, mine is more a bit of a smart money concept. If you search up smart money concepts, that's my basis. So if you just search up like SMC, smart money concepts, that's what I do. I trade this kind of strategy that doesn't use. Don't listen to this guy. This guy sucks. Waqar Hasim. Waqar is good. Waqar. I see this guy here. If you want to get into smart money concepts, this guy here is pretty good. He shows all his live trades. He does like sort of like a SMC kind of thing, but yeah, he's got his own style. But yeah, look, I don't use any indicators. I just like the way I trade because I don't have to use all these freaking crazy ass indicators. I just draw lines and that's it. And yeah, after tomorrow, I guess I don't really have time. It's getting late, but I will journal my trades, and then obviously journaling your trades is massively important, so I have to put in the data here and sort of collect it. And so that's where the magic comes from. When you start collecting your data, like I don't mind all these all my missed trades, but if you collect all data like this, then you can start looking and you can start analyzing your data and seeing which trades, as you can see, there's a lot of losses where I got the bias incorrect, losses where my stop loss was too tight, entry incorrect, not following my plan, etc, etc. You can get as crazy as it wants, and I've recorded all these. Each one has its own link to a video, each one has its own screenshots. So yeah, it can get crazy, man. It can get crazy, but you guys just gotta stay with it. You gotta stay dedicated to the craft, you feel me? Alright, enough of this. Look, thank you so much for tuning in, bro. Appreciate you chatting, dude. It's a lot of I love your encouragement, bro. This software here, it's free. It's called Notion. So you just search up Notion. Notion, the AI workspace that works for you. Yeah, whatever. I don't really use any other AI, but I just use it free. Click on Get Notion free, and that's it, man. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you gotta journal it, bro. Like this journal is, as you can see, I don't know if you can see this. It's got a lot, but this is, you see July here. My journal's from July, August. It gets, this journal here only gets up to May, right? This only gets up to May this year, but I have different variations of my journals that date back into, oh, let me try to see it. Here we go, Brandon's trading journal. Oh, let me see it. Okay, trading. All right, I have journals that go back into May 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago, sorry, I'm tripping. Let's see, I think it's somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. Trust me, somewhere in here. John. Day trading. Here we go. Archives. Data collection. Bro, look at all this. I have trades that were back in June last year. July last year. This is my old trading journals. July, August last year. Bro, you know what I mean? That's September. And not just NASDAQ. Look, as you can see, my trading journal just changes over the years. Sometimes I do all this kind of shit. This is October last year. This is me journaling Aussie dollar. I was trying to do Forex. November last year. Yeah, just non-stop, bro. Non-stop. It gets as complex or as simple as you want to make it. And there were things I've done that I've cut out. This is May and April this year. March, May, April this year. And yeah, there's things that you cut out. Some things that I do, some things I don't do anymore. One thing I stopped doing is a daily review. I feel like that's quite inefficient. This is my daily advanced self-review. I kind of stopped it. There's no point. As long as I do my journal, that's enough. Like this journal here is enough. This is my data collection. Yeah, bro, you gotta do it. You gotta get into it. Hey, man, I really love chatting with you, but yeah. Hey, bro, keep watching. You know, if you can watch. I think there's I'll make some content for you, bro. I'll make some content for you, but on my channel there is, I think it's day 42. Day 42. If you watch that one, I actually break down everything on how I trade. Actually, the reason why is because I was trading with one of the boys. Oh, no, I wasn't trading with one of the boys, but one of the videos was pretty much a trade breakdown. I'll see where I find it. Yeah, day 43. Day 43. I had to go on day 43. Okay, if you wanna day 43, if you watch my complete trading strategy. I don't really go into what a break of structure and all this other kind of shit is. It's too long, so it's pretty good here. I guess the concepts are pretty much the same that you see me doing now. But yeah, if you have time, man, watch that maybe. And yeah. Alright, my boy. Thank you. My eyes are getting baggy. Appreciate the love. Hey, I took a screenshot the first day you subscribed, bro. So I appreciate that. Do you know what day it is that you subscribed? I actually took a screenshot. Appreciate it. I have it here. First subscriber. It says you subscribed to me on the 9th of July 2025. Check this out. I took a screenshot. Hold on. Take a screenshot of this shit. Let me see if I can transition. I think it's no. Screen. Face. In. Where the fuck? Screen one. Bruh. Ah, here we go. That should be it. No? Here we go. What's that? Hey, what? Hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I have the picture here, but it's not loading for some reason. Anyways, appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next